Good morning, fourth graders. We are going to continue with our multiplication work in math. And today what we're really going to be talking about is comparing all the methods that we've worked on the last couple of weeks. And so we will see all three or four of the methods actually that we've used so far. And hopefully you will be able to pick one that works for you and you'll use that for the rest of the unit. So today you'll need pages 91 and 92 in your math workbook, and then you'll also need a pencil and scratch paper. For some of you, that's your whiteboard and your marker. Either is fine. All right, so on page 91 now. Page 91 is going to walk us through. It has the area model for every one of these problems, but it also is going to show you each of the three other methods that we use. And today we're going to go through those, and this will be one of the last days that you have to work with a specific method. From here on out, we just want you to choose what works best for you. All right, so on page 91, it says you have used the area model to help you multiply. In this lesson, you'll compare the numerical multiplication methods that are related to this area model. And so the first problem, we have 4 times 37. Okay? And on the side over here, they're going to show us how you would do the place value sections method. So all that means is you're doing it by place value. So within our area model, our first place value that we're going to multiply by is our tens. So 37, we separated into 30 plus 7. Those are the same thing. 30 plus 7 and 37 are equal. So now in here we have 4 times 30, which is 120, because 4 times 3 is 12. We started with a 0, we need to have another 0. So the place value sections just mean our first place value is our tens. We have 120 in our tens box. Well, we also had ones. So 4 times 7 is 28. And so our 28 goes underneath. And now all we do is we add up what we had in our tens with what we had in our ones, and we get 148. With expanded notation, it is the same problem, 4 times 37, and very similar steps, but we have to expand things out. So the same thing with 37, we turned it into 30 plus 7, so we just show those steps a little bit more clear. So 37 equals 30 plus 7, and we did that here. And 4, well, that's just 4. Okay, this method will have a few more steps when we get into larger numbers. And so then our next two rows here are really the same thing that we did with our place value sections. These methods all are very, very similar. And so the row 3 down here is 4 times 30. That's what you got in this first box. We didn't write it here, but we could have. 4 times 30 is 120. And then, like our second step up here, we did 4 times 7 in our ones, 28. And then we combine those again, and we add them, just like we did up here. Okay? These methods are very, very similar. Algebraic notation method, same problem again, 4 times 37. And we're just showing now, when we started with 4 times 37, it's 4, and we expand it out again to 30 plus 7. 4 times 30 is 120. 4 times 7 is 28. And then we add those to get 148 again. So all this is showing the same thing. When we're multiplying, really what we do is we multiply by place values, right? So times by your tens, multiply by your ones as well. So what were the two values that were added together to give the answer in all three methods? Well, the values that we added specifically were 120 plus 28. And so that's going to change based on the problem that you have, but really all it is our tens go in here and then multiply by our ones. And what is the difference about the methods, about the three methods? Really the difference is how you want to organize your work, okay? So that is really the only difference. Each one of these, you're adding your tens plus your ones, tens plus your ones, tens plus your ones, okay? And so when you go on to page 92, make sure you use these examples, all three of these, to try and solve problems 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. So they are very similar, right? But we just want to fill in the blanks here. So you're doing 4 times 86 here and 4 times 86 here, but with the two different methods. and then 4 times 68 here with expanded notation and here with algebraic notation. Once again, use these as examples to show you the steps that they used to fill in the blanks. And then down here in the bottom, it says solve using a numerical method, draw the related area model. I want you just to choose a method that works for you and solve the problem and show your work down here, right? So if the area model works for you, just use the area model. Don't worry about the number method or the type of notation or the name that we give it, okay? Just solve it with a method that works for you. So your next steps are to finish page 92. You have homework 2.8 in Think Central, and make sure you check in with your teacher if you have any questions at all. All right, good luck.